Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Ar-Rahmanir Rahim. Maliki Yawmiddin. Iyyaka na'budu wa iyyaka nasta'in. Ihdinas siratal mustaqim. Siratal ladzina an'amta 'alaihim ghairil maghdubi 'alaihim waladdallin. Amin. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you, ma'am, for the soulful recitation. Now I request Dr. Vidya, Assistant Professor, Department of BBA, to deliver the welcome address and formally open today's event. Good morning, one and all present here. I am Dr. Vidya from Department of BBA, and it gives me immense pleasure to welcome you all on behalf of IQAC and Aiman Research Development Cell in association with IPR Cell and the Central Library to this one-day national level webinar on the theme IPR, Balancing Research and Innovation. In an era driven by knowledge, research and creativity, intellectual property rights have emerged a vital tool in preserving, promoting innovation. Today's webinar is designed to bring forth valuable insights into how IPR can support and enhance the research outcomes while maintaining ethical and legal standards in academia and beyond. We are deeply honored to have with us our distinguished resource person, Dr. Kohila Ma'am, Assistant Professor, Department of Library and Information System, Pondicherry University, with her vast experience and academic contributions. We are certain that today's session will be both enlightening and inspiring all the participants. A warm welcome to all the participants from various institutions across the state. Your presence truly evaluates the significance of this webinar. Let us make the most of this academic gathering by engaging actively, enhancing ideas and expanding our understanding of IPR and its growing relevance in our research journeys. Once again, I warmly welcome you all and I wish the session great success. Thank you, Dr. Vidya, for the warm and inspiring welcome. To delve into the heart of today's event, I call upon Dr. S. Kannadasundari, librarian, head of CLS, to introduce the theme of the webinar.
Morning and welcome to all. This national level webinar is organized to commemorate World Intellectual Property Day, emphasizing the growing importance of IPR, that is intellectual property rights, in academia, industry and entrepreneurship. The event seeks to analyze participants on how to effectively balance research and innovation with discuss main themes. The first one, foundation core concept of IPR in patents, trademark, copyright, and geographical indication. The sections will explore how each type of right plays a role in protecting creativity and innovative works. Then second theme, the main theme, the interplay between research and IPR. It is exploring how research outcomes are legally protected and transformed into valuable intellectual assets. The theme focus on how researchers can identify patentable work and avoid an international disclosure. Then third one, innovation and legal boundaries. Discuss how to foster innovation while respecting existing IP laws. This includes understanding freedom to operate, avoiding patent infringement, and how to navigate complex legal landscape. Then fourth one, intellectual property in academic institution. Yes, this covers how universities and research institute can promote a cultures of innovation while maintaining ethical research practices and institutional IP policy. Then fifth one, commercializations and technology transfer. This main focus on the role of IPR in bringing innovations to the market. Topics include licensing, sort of incubations, and collaboration with industry partners for tech transfer. Then sixth one, national and global IPR framework. An overview of IPR system in India and comparison with global standard is like World Intellectual Property Organization and the TRIPS, Trade Related Intellectual Property Rights. This includes recent reforms, policy developments, and support mechanism. The last theme, the main theme, case studies and success stories. Real life example of successful IP filling, commercialization strategies, and innovations from Indian and international contexts. Provides motivation and practical insight for researchers and entrepreneurs. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Panasundari, for setting the tone and context of today's deliberations. Now I invite Dr. Mehraj Begum, Assistant Guest of Honors of today's event. Good morning to all esteemed faculty members, distinguished guests, and their students. It's Information Science at Pondicherry University. She holds a PhD degree in Library and Information Science from Varadasan University. Was an assistant professor at Pondicherry University, where she contributes significantly to both teaching and research in the field of library and information science. Her areas of expertise encompass cytometric studies, user studies, and library resource management and copyright. She has an impressive portfolio of scholarly work, including 17 publications that span journal articles, book chapters, and conference proceedings. Her research has been recognized and cited in various academic circles, reflecting the impact and relevance of her work. Beyond her academic pursuits, she is actively involved in various professional bodies. She is a life member of the Madras Library Association and the Society for the Advancement of Library and Information Science, showcasing her commitment to the advancement of the library profession. At Pondicherry University, she plays a vital role in academic administration. She has served as an admission coordinator in 2024, NAC coordinator in 2023, and examinations coordinator in 2023, demonstrating her dedication to institutional development and quality assurance in education. Her contributions extend to national platforms as well. She has been a keynote speaker at events such as International Conference on Management, Business and Library Science 2024, organized by KIIT University, where she shared her insights on the evolving landscape of library and information science. We are indeed privileged to have Dr. Kohila with us today. Her wealth of knowledge, research, and dedication to the field of library and information science make her an invaluable resource and an inspiration to us all. All of you, please join in extending a warm welcome to Dr. Kohila.
Thank you, ma'am, for a nice introduction about myself. Thank you so much. Very pleasant morning to everyone who are joined online. First of all, I thank the Aiman College organizers associated with the IQAC team.
Excuse me, ma'am. Now I welcome our principal, ma'am, to address the gathering. Good morning and welcome to you all. I appreciate IQAC and Aiman College Research Department Cell and our guest of honor, Dr. for sharing your knowledge to the participants who gathering enlightening from this session. I hope. I welcome you one and all. Thank you. I also welcome our guest, Dr. Kokila ma'am, who is always engaged with us. And also I welcome everyone for this wonderful session. I welcome you all. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Mona Faruzaina, Principal, for her gracious words. With great respect, I invite our Chief Guest, Dr. Kokila, Assistant Professor, Department of Library and Information Science, Pondicherry University, Pondicherry, to start our session. We kindly invite you to lead the session. Thank you. Thank you. So, very pleasant morning to everyone who are joined online. We are celebrating that World IPR's Day. So, on this auspicious occasion, very happy to share some points regarding IPR. The topic assigned by Aiman College organizer is IPR, balancing research and innovation. So this is a off topic for me. That the seminar theme also nicely read by that organizing team. Thank you so much for that also. We know very well we are in the era of IPR, right? Let me share my screen. Is it visible?
Yes, ma'am, it's visible.
The topic is IPR, balancing research and innovation. So this is the theme of today national webinar, right? Okay. So that IPR is nothing but it is a creation of human mind. Human mind. Please note down human mind. So three terms are there like IPR, intellectual property rights. So first we think about what is intellectual. What is intellectual? So actually this is a creation of human mind. Creation of human mind. So nowadays anyhow we are using so many artificial intelligence for getting data or for getting any information, even though for getting video or images also we are using so many AI tools. Anyhow, for these things and all we have to use our human intellect, human intelligence, right? So the human mind have natural intelligence, natural intelligence. So let us see what is intelligence. See, that machine doesn't know where to use, when to use, right? But that human intelligence know. So right time, right thing. Okay. So this is intelligence. So right decision at the right moment. Okay. So next thing is property. What is property? See, for any creation, we are not saying that invention, for any human creation, we need three factors. The first thing is labor. We need to work. Second one is skill. Third one is judgment. So for any creation, we need three kind of factors, right? Okay. So for art, literary or cinematography, so any copyrightable work, we need some kind of what energy or some creative mind we need, right? Okay. They are say that the creators know, so they are investing their energy, time, money, everything for that. Okay, so that is why that property is owned by the creator only, right? So this is a property which means right in a thing is called property. Okay, right in a thing. Okay. Suppose if the property is not mine, the property is not mine, I cannot sow, I cannot exchange, I can't do anything because I don't have any rights because that property belongs to the creator, right? Okay. So that property belongs to the person who created the thing. That next letter, rights. So what is a right? So actually that intellectual and the property, these are incorporeal one, that together, right? So for these incorporeal terms, we are getting the rights, right? So who have the rights? Okay. So the rights, after getting the rights, no, they can do anything. So they enjoy that. No, it's not moving, ma. Pramanath is not moving. Okay. So here that rights, no, it given to the creator, so they can enjoy the royalty, they can enjoy the benefits. Okay. So this is called right. Okay. Let's move that now it's okay. So that intellectual property rights given to so many things. Here I am mentioning only 6 things: copyright, trademark, patents, industrial designs, then geographical design, then trade. Here, what is property and what is right? Already I have shared some points in first. So in this slide, what are the 2 categories of property? One is tangible one, the second one is intangible. So you know very well that what is tangible. So we can touch, that is the physical one, right? Like car, land. Okay, so in this case also movable and immovable properties are there, but intangible we can't touch, but we can realize the thing. We can realize the thing, right? Like intellectual property, and then industrial property related, copyright, patent, designs, trademark, then geographical indications. So these are all called intellectual properties or IPs. Okay. The next thing is why it is important. What is the role of IP in intangible property? The first thing is economic rights of the creators. So which means the creator have all the rights to utilize the benefits of the creation, right? Okay. For example, one author is writing one book. Okay. So the book belongs to that creator. Okay. So till their lifespan plus 60, according to that copyright section 52 law, they can use it. After their lifespan, the creator is giving permission to his son or her son or daughter to what? Benefit, use the benefit of the creation. So this is economic rights of the creator because they are creating, they are for creation, they are investing their time, money, energy, everything. So we are not supposed to steal other works. Okay, so if you are doing this kind of thing, definitely it will be a violating, it's not ethical. The next thing is commercial exploitation of the owner of IP. So that economical value, no, it will increase. So they are enjoying their economic benefits. See, actually, when we are talking about that olden days, for example, Erika Guntratna, why you raise your hand now? Okay. Here, for example, in olden days, so many poets or so many writers, so many lyricists, they wrote something, right? For example, Kalidas wrote Meghaduta, right? Here, actually, they are overwhelmed with their ideas for their self-pleasure, right? So it will be benefit to the society, not only for them. So they are not expecting the economic benefits also, right? But nowadays we are expecting that economic benefits. That is why that IPR means what? It is protected, copyright protected, right? it is important, why that act is important, why that law is important, because nowadays so many crimes, so many the unusual things are doing by the people. That is why that law and act has implemented, right? Okay. Then transfer of technology, the capital expenditure, right? Transfer of technology. Here we are talking about the term balancing and innovation. So in the research part, why do we do research? Why do we do research? So for what? New thing. All of us we are doing within 1 week. We can write a paper with the help of artificial intelligence too. But it is not way, right? So we have to work on it always. We are doing not only that research paper, so the documenting in many format, like sometimes we may be writing books, sometimes we are writing according to the project. So many funding agencies are ready to provide fund if our proposal is good, right? Definitely, if you are giving a good kind of a proposal benefited for the society, that well-being for the society, definitely they will provide the fund. Okay, so the technology is transferred, right? Technology also transfer in many format. So it move on to the next generation. Okay, then cultural development also, like music, right? Some artistic thing also, they are innovating the thing, they are creating the thing on that older one, they are bringing out the new one, right? So these are the thing done by the creators. So that is why that role of IP is very very important and it should be protected. Okay, so after getting that right, it can be sold, it can be bought, it can be leased, right? So that so many things happen after getting the rights. Okay, next we'll move on to the, that is same slide only, legal right. What is monopoly? When we are talking about monopoly, I'm saying that the copyright, no, I can't say it is monopoly, because that is why that creator, because if we are giving that everlasting rights to the creator, what will happen after their life? So that is why they are giving after their lifespan also, the creators or publisher taking so many copies from that older one, then they are producing for them, right? So for this thing, for example, Tagore wrote Gitanjali, right? So after the lifespan, right, that license by the publishers, then they created so many copies, then they are selling it for cheaper rates. Okay.
Monday வரீங்களா சார்?
Thing is that, okay. So this bottle, no, has all the by more than one IPR. For some creation, only one IPR is given. For this Coca-Cola bottle, it can be protected by more than one IPR. For example, trademark, right? Then the design of the bottle, the shape of the bottle. Then next thing is that word, the term, right? A single product can be protected by more one IPR. That so many example. Then another thing is copyright for the literary work, artistic work, dramatic, then cinematography. Then patent for innovation. The next level of that creation, when we are adding some innovation to it, after that it is a patent. Then another one is trademark, like logos, signs, symbols. For example, that Colgate, right? How they are written. That sometimes some copy copies, no, they are making it as slight changes in one letter, right? So that is why they got patent, right? Then design of the product. Then geographical indications in upcoming slides. I'll give you so many examples for geographical indications. Okay. So when the law Copyright Act law in the year of 1957, Trademark Act 1999, Design Act 2000, the Patent Act 1970, Geographical Indications Act 1999, Information Technology Act 2000. So, this protected act no, it differs. Actually, this is country specific or area specific, right? For example, here, for example, that Ilayaraja music got patent, right? Here in India, that act is different, but in the same place or some other country or Sri Lanka or in some other country, if you are using, there will be no violation because that act is different. If we want to protect in that country also, we have to register in WTO, right? World Trade Organization, right? So it is managed by the TRIPS, the trade industrial things. Okay. So we have to register in that place also. We have to protect our patent. Okay. So the basic thing is the act is country specific. The act is differ from place to place. Please remind this. Okay. Another thing is how long the patent is given or how long the trademark is given, right? Okay. Patent for 20 years. But every year now we have to renew the process. But trademark, it is a lifelong process. See that the copyright is not a commercial one, but patent is a commercial one, right? For designing that equipment or designing any creation, it is 15 years. Maximum protection is 15 years. Then after 10 years, right? For next 5 years, it has to be ready. Then copyright, no, 60 years. 60 plus 60. 60 lifespan plus 60. Then automatically, if we are not renewing for any case, it enter into the public domain. So, which means anybody can use. So that is why you have to renew the process. Okay. Then geographical indication process also lifelong. Then after 10 years, you have to renew the process. Okay. Here, that office, we are saying that we need to get patent, copyright, geographical indication act for tag. So for everything, several offices are there in particular places. Here I will show you in what are all the places it is located. So if you want to get patent, you can go there, then you can register, you can show your product with the evidence. Definitely you will be getting the certificates. Okay. Next thing, for what and all that intellectual property rights are essential for patent, industrial design, geographical indication. Then for what and all that registration of IPR is not necessary, trademark and copyright, that registration is not required, right? Okay. Then what is copyright? What is copyright? That thing, which means it protects the original work, literary work, or text and broadcasting, or any typographical arrangement or any editions, it has to be protected. Okay. So if it is not protected, anybody can use. So when we are saying that balancing rights, 1 minute, I'll show you that next slide. That copyright is the protected one. It is what? That original work is that creation is protected by the act. But in copy left, anybody can use. Anybody can use. Okay. So why copyright is important and protected? Already we have discussed this slide. Because the creators, the owners, they are investing their rights, benefits. So they have to enjoy their economic gain or the royalty. If it is not protected or if you are using as we like, definitely the see nowadays what we are doing, we are copying and pasting. Sometimes we have so many tools nowadays, refreshing tools, paraphrasing tools, right? So with that artificial stupid things, we are create. So after that creation, actually we are copying from that previous one. We are producing that same kind of content in our paper also. In that paper, I am saying that this is my paper. Is it true? No, this is not the original creation. Where is the new things here? Where is the new thing? No new thing. That older one, we are copying that same thing, right? So here there is no chance for the new thing. There is no creation also. There is no, then what will be the use? So the main purpose of our research is to create something to the benefit of the society. That economic value is different, right? That economic thing is different, but we have to betterment of the society. Please keep it in mind, betterment of the society. Then only that new creation will be formed. Okay, that new things will be formed. Okay. Here, for example, in one semester, the students was asking which book is or which book I want to refer. As a faculty or as a well-known person, you are saying that you can refer this thing. Maybe that same content with a slight modification, with a simple explanation, they may produce that new book, right? So they can go for, obviously they. Okay. So this is the way that new creation were created, then invented. So obviously the students are also using that new thing. So that is why that copyright is important and it should be protected. Otherwise it will be a crime. Okay. So we are saying that it is not patent is monopoly, but the copyright now is not completely monopoly because it is a balance, as our seminar theme, balancing research and innovation, balancing rights, research. Then after that innovation, we are creating or we are adding something new on it, that is innovation. How we are balancing. So as per Roscoe-Pondian interest, there are three type of interest: personal interest, social interest, and public or some. Social means for academic purpose, for research purpose. So for by the academic community, by research scholars, students, and faculty, or any other people who is working in that institution or any other organization. So for that point of view, we are making that creation. That is social interest. So we are providing, as we are always insisting that term, benefit for the social interest, social interest, social interest. Okay. So it may be that new innovation. The public is nothing but it is a combination of a mixture of personal and the social interest. Okay. So after that limited period, or if you are not permitting to the next generation or to the people, automatically out into the public domain, so anybody can use it. Okay. Here I will show you some of the incident. Whoever it is doing any violation, that is what punishable one. Okay, this is one incident happened in Delhi University. Say that university giving permission to the photocopy agency. That agency name is Rameshwari. Okay, so they are giving permission to the agency, that photocopy agency, the students are coming to our agency for getting photocopy. Okay. This is the mutual understanding between the Delhi University and the Rameshwari photocopy agency. Okay. Here what happens, then the faculty also, that we have some course pack, right? For all the units for first year, how many units are there in one course, then how many units are there in another course. So it is like a course pack, right? So we are giving all the materials to the agency. But the students does not require all the units. They need only one unit or some pages. That's it. Okay. See, no, not to the agency. They kept in the library as a course pack. Okay. So the students are taking book from the library. Then they are given to that agency. Madam Asa, we need this unit alone. Okay. Okay. For one copy, maybe 1,500 rupees. Okay. Then after that, what that agency is doing now, he photocopied all the course packs. But the students need only one unit. Instead of taking one unit, that whole course pack is copied by the agency. So it's what? They are more benefited, right? More benefited. So after that, what happened now? Cambridge University Press, Taylor Francis, then Oxford University Press, they climbed. Okay. So this is the way this case goes on. This is one incident. This is also one kind of violation. Then next case against the Delhi University. So they are demanded over dollars, right? 110 for this alleged infringement. Then after that, they have proceeded with some other legal judgments. Then it has closed. Okay. The next thing is there another incident. The Aaron Swartz. His lifespan now ended within I think 86, 2030, 36 years, right? What happened now? He downloaded books, downloaded that open access from that JSTOR. He downloaded so many things. Then he are distributing to the poor people, right? So in this case also, he caught up. Then they put him in prison. Then he attempted suicide. Okay, so this is one kind of violation. Then another thing is that actually he was a student of computer science students of MIT, that great university in US. So he downloaded so many academic journal articles from the JSTOR. Then with that downloaded papers, we are distributing to the people who are not getting that book in a proper way. So this is one of the act. Okay. Then another thing is like FIR file against Google CEO Sundar Pichai. Here what happened now? So that filmmaking is very well how tough it is, right? For editing, for directing, for making songs, then selecting that shooting spot. Everything is difficult for making one film. In sometimes it will take around 2 years, 3 years, or sometimes 5 years. Okay. Here what happened now? One film downloaded. See, nowadays we are all watching some films through that YouTube, right? That OTTs. There so many online platforms are there to watch that movies, right? So because that investment is given by the director. Here, easily, cheaply, or without paying any single money, we are downloaded everything. Then we are watching. So obviously, who will be the loser? The director. Okay, that money, time, energy, right? So skill, labor, everything is wasted. So he claimed against Google CEO Mr. Sundar Pichai. So this is one. So whoever it is, anyone is violating that act, definitely it will be a punishable act. Then another thing is like another infringement, you know very well about Sci-Hub, right? It is a shadow library. Then one more thing is there like LibGen. We can download books. Suppose if you are not contacted the publisher, or if you are any book is not available in the publisher or in any website. I'm not suggesting this. Please don't do that. Only for few cases it happened. For only for as per the balancing rights, for research work, for their academic work, they have downloaded from the Sci-Hub. It is a shadow library, right? Okay. So what happened now? Whoever is producing, suppose if I am producing, or one of you are producing one article, you are place it in Elsevier or some other leading journal. Okay. So one lady is there like Elbakian, right? What she does now, so once you upload in one journal, it direct to her website. Okay, so he took all the articles, right? Whoever is publishing or whoever is downloading. So from that pages, she downloaded everything. Then they are distributing to everyone. Okay. She is thinking that it's like a service, but obviously it's not a service, right? So that internet providers also, they are saying that please block the server. This is one of the case for copyright violation. Okay. Okay. So in music industry also, as per 1957 section 2 of the act provides copyright protection for both musical composition and sound recordings also, right? Remixing, renting. Sometimes we are remixing and that old. Nowadays also some incidents happen in Tamil film. I think that new film, I don't know, Good Bad Ugly or something else. Then in I know about only that the Tamil films. Like that Kala or Geeta Gola in Telugu movie, right? So they are stealing their voice from the archives, then they are using that, right? So then public performance also, if they are conducting some concert in one place, so we have to get permission from the creators. So in music industry also, that copyright is okay. So this is one case in Muthoot Finance. So whenever we are going to the bank, no, in any case, whenever we are buying something also in shop, textile shop also, immediately they will ask our phone number, wedding day, birthday, everything. So we are we are providing all the details to the right shop. Here in bank, think about that bank. Okay, so we are giving all the details, Aadhaar number, everything we are giving, right? So in one place, what happened now? That information, they have to maintain what? Confidential. Right? The confidential matter has to be maintained by the organization. But somewhere it leaked. One of the person who is working in this limited leak out that confidential matters to someone else. So one day the person getting called from another person. So you have this many things in this area, this limited. So I am giving more than that. So that I am giving more than that interest. So you get or you bring back all the jewels from that limited. So I'll give you more than that. So okay. So this is a way they are doing that. This is also one of the legal issue. Okay. Let's move on to the geographical indications. So what is geographical indications? Here, the group of people or associations or involved in the production of the product, right? So with that product, no, the continuity, the group of people, no, living with the benefit of their geographical indication product. So, for example, Madurai Malli, right? Here, in the older literature, they are using the term okay. So that region, no, that Vaiga river, right? Vaiga river. So because of that river water, Vaiga river water, so it smells nice, it blooms nice. Okay. So with that evidence, they went to that geographical indication office. So they are getting the good tag. Okay. Here, if anyone is using the term, definitely it will be a violation. Then another thing is basmati rice. Okay. Actually, it is cultivated in India, right? So with that long and non-sticky nature, so nowadays we are all started using that because that why that other rice, no, that absorption of carbohydrate is very quick. So instead of that basmati rice, so that is why that digestion of that carbohydrate is what? It takes longer time, so that is why that basmati rice. So we are exporting that basmati rice to the foreign countries. Okay. So one day what happened now? That is why GI tag is important. For getting that GI tag, we go to that specific registration office. We should give that evidence and we will get the GI tag. Okay. Here. Okay. Here, why it is important? For the sustainability. What is sustainability? Something we left to the future. That is sustainability. Okay. Here, they don't want to lose their identity also. Okay. The basmati rice, no? That US company, they are producing some other that same characters, but they are naming it as Texmati. Texmati. So they have started using that Texmati rice. So obviously, what happened? That exporting power from India, it is going down. So automatically, that economic development will be lost to the India. Okay. Here. Okay. The next product is like that Shivilliputtur, Palgova, then Tovalai, Manikamalai, right? Then so many things are there for getting the GTAG. So that is why in all the station, in all the main places, we have one station, one product for what? Identity. Okay, identification of the then Thuthukudi macron. Okay. Sorry. Okay. Next, we'll move on to the patent. What is patent? So, what is patent? Actually, this is invention and the innovation. So, for that only we got patent. Actually, that patent is a term Latin word. It comes from patentia. Okay. So where the patent office is situated, just Guinea. Then how to get that patents? Okay. So the patent is exclusively, it is a monopoly, right? That limited area is 20 years. By stopping others to make that new creation, we need to get the patent. Okay. Then for making, using and importing, selling also, it is that permission given only to the creators. Okay. Then it is a territorial rights. So Indian patent will only give the owner rights within India and rights to stop others from importing the products into India, like the basmati. See, actually, the patent is like a open letter. The meaning of this is open letter, no confidential thing, right? So when a patent is granted, no, the applicant becomes the owner of the patent. Like any other form of property, a patent can be bought, sold, or licensed. Then what is the lien? Then what are the benefits of the patient? Revenue generation also, licensing, assignment, then technology also transfer. So if you are creating one thing, if you are adding some innovation on that for the better result, we can do that. For that also, with that evidence, we can get the patent. Then invention is a new product. Okay. Then another one is like who can apply for patent. Okay. So any person, whether the citizen of India or not, then true and first inventor of the invention. Whoever is copying or whoever is stealing, definitely they are not permitted. True and first inventor of the invention, then assignee, the legal representative, then whether we can allow or join with collaborate with another person also, we can apply. Okay. Then this is the way we can get the certificate. So one patent application only for one invention, right? So for one invention, we are not supposed to produce that so many applications. Sometimes we may think whether it is acceptable or not. So that is why we are applying for more times. No, that will not occur. So only one patent application for only one invention. Okay. Okay. The term is that limited time is 20. Then what are the requirements for the patent filing? 2 copies of application for grant of patent form 1, then complete patent specification form 2, then 2 sets of the drawing figures, if any one set of it should be in thick A4 size or white sheets, duly stamped power of attorney form 26, declaration of the inventorship signed by the applicant, then priority documents, if not in English translation thereof, the statement of undertaking regarding corresponding for form 3. So these are the requirements for patent filing. Then opposition of the patent. Suppose once we get the patent, right, for violating the thing, copying the thing, or stealing someone's work. If you are getting that patent also, if they find any fault, definitely what? It will be rejected, right? So wrongly obtained the invocation, that publication before priority date of patent application, prior claiming, invention publicly known, obvious, no invention as per the Patent Act. So these are the opposition of the Patent Act section 25. Then revocation. If you are violating the thing, definitely that revocation will happen. So this is a patent flow chart. Filling of application with provisional specification. If not, so what are the procedures, how to apply, then how to get the patent. Then this is the way we are getting the certificate, patent certificate. Okay. Thank you everyone. Thank you for patient listening. Just I shared what I know according to the topic IPR, balancing research and innovation. So what is my conclusion now? Research purpose is to create the new thing for the betterment of the society. After that, innovation. So we are innovating the thing for easy grasping or the same thing, the betterment of the society. The next thing is balancing rights as given to the, or it will be useful to the academic paper. So thank you everyone for your patience listening. Thank you so much.
Participant, there is a session for question. You can ask questions to ma'am. Any questions, participant? Thank you, ma'am, for an insightful and engaging session. It was an honor to have you with us. As we draw the session to a close, I now invite Mrs. L. Amudavalli, Assistant Professor of BCA, to propose a vote of thanks. Good morning, one and all present here. It's my honor and privilege to deliver the vote of thanks for today's national level webinar on IPR Balancing Research and Innovation, jointly organized by IQAC and Aiman Research and Development Cell in association with IPR Cell and Central Library. We are grateful to the management, Principal Ma'am and Ma'am. First and foremost, I would like to express our heartfelt gratitude to our resource person, Dr. Kohila, GT, Assistant Professor, Department of Library and Information Science, Pondicherry University, sorry, for sharing our vast knowledge and insights on the evolving landscape of intellectual property rights. Her talk today was truly enlightening and as sparked many important reflections on how research and innovation must go hand in hand with awareness and protection of intellectual property. A special note of thanks to our Dr. Kanagasundari ma'am for unwavering support and encouragement in organizing this program. We extend our appreciation to all the organizing teams, the IQSC, Research Development Cell, IPR Cell, and the Central Library for their seamless coordination and tireless efforts behind the scenes. To our participants from various institutions across the country, thank you for your active involvement and for making this webinar a national platform for exchange of ideas. Last but not the least, our heartfelt thanks to all the faculty members, technical team, support staff, and all those who contributed to the success of today's event. Thank you once again. Wishing you all a productive and inspiring day ahead. Thank you all.
Shall I leave?
Thank you, ma'am, for your gratitude and acknowledgements. We extend our sincere thanks to all the dignitaries, speakers, participants, and organizing members for making this webinar a grand success. Thank you.
இல்ல இல்ல சொல்றேன் உனக்கு சொல்றத கவனிச்சு. அப்படியே படுக்க போடுங்க.
என்ன பண்ணு? எதுக்கு ரைஸ் பண்ணிட்டு இருக்க?
நானே ரைஸ் பண்ணேன். நானே ரைஸ் பண்ணேன்.
நான் ஏதோ கேட்கறதுக்கு ரைஸ் பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கேன்.
मैं तुझे देखा करूं. புதூர் 16,170 1470 16,170 1470.
செஞ்சு அவன் சொன்னா மட்டும் நாங்கள் அப்படியே குதிச்சுக்கிட்டு ஓடி வரணும். வா அப்படின்னா நான் ஓடி வந்துடணும். வாங்க. அதே தான் இனிமேல் எல்லாருக்கும் புரியுதுங்களா? குரலை ஒசத்துனீங்கன்னா அப்புறம் இருக்கு. ஹலோ சார், நான் திருச்சி ஐமன் காலேஜ்லேருந்து பேசுகிறோம் சார். இன்னைக்கு வரேன்னு சொல்லியிருந்தீங்க சார். மண்டே வரீங்களா? ஓகே, அப்போ மண்டே கன்ஃபார்மாக வருவாங்க. ஓகே சார். ஏன்னா மயிலாடுதுறை நிறைய அட்மிஷன் வருது. எல்லாரையும் ஊர்லாம் எல்லாரையும் இந்த ஊருக்காரங்க எல்லாரையும் ஒரே சைடு ரூமாக போட்டுடுவோம். சார் சரிங்க சார். என்னது होगा मैम वो बोलना नहीं मैंने कौन ये सब कम्युनिकेशन करते हैं